Day 215, guys, out of 365 of no smoking weed, sniffing cocaine, consuming sugar, junk food and a lot of junk trash. The talking point of today is, if you want to pursue success and be sober, you have to cut this ordinary life that you have. Things will happen only if you cut the ordinary, you know what I mean? Because brother, believe me, once you stop smoking, hanging out with friends, you will realize that you're boring, and this will force you to do things in order to fulfill you, to fulfill your soul, to fulfill your happiness, to fulfill your emotions. You know, you're about to live a new life. You're about to tap into something way better, but it won't happen instantly. It's not gonna happen quickly, brother, okay? First, you need this awareness, mental clarity. This is why you stop and you give yourself a time, a little bit break, so your brain receptors can heal, and then you can step towards something bigger, something greater, and something valuable, more valuable. You know, you need to calm your brain down, you need to calm your emotions down, you need to become normal, okay? And sobriety will be your new normal, bro. You're about to think like, now I'm not using drugs anymore, I'm not so in the mood as I used to be. But that's a good thing, okay? In this situation, most people relapse because they're confused. They don't know what to do, where to step in order to keep moving forward. They got boring, they got panic, and they relapse. They go back to the same old thing. Take that spliff, sniff that coke, hang out with this friend who doesn't even give a shit about us. But the good thing is, you will be aware, you know. The more you're trying, in many of my previous videos I talk about, like, even if you relapse, the more you try, for example, you stop, you handle your ass sober for 1 week, and then you relapse again, you smoke for 2 weeks, and then you try again, you stop smoking weed and hanging out with friends and going to the club and all this bullshit for 3 weeks. The first time you handle it for 1 week, the second time you handle it for 3 weeks, and you're gonna gain this awareness, okay? You gonna build this, you're gonna have this momentum of realization, like, oh my god, like, this is really fake life, I have to fucking escape, bro. And this will force you itself to do things that are unfamiliar for you, but they will give you pleasure inside. You're about to start fulfilling yourself slowly from this and that, from here and there. You're about to tap into some different activities, productive activities.